Well, it looks like Yesh Atid chairman Yair Lapid may now have some explaining to do. Back when he was still finance minister, he was asked by the Israeli prime minister and Hollywood producer Arnon Milchan to push forward a bill that would exempt certain people from paying taxes. Well, he didn't, but not before looking into whether he could or not. Why is this a big deal? Well, here to help answer that very question is Davidi Hermelin, the president of the Int'l Center for Public Diplomacy in Israel. Thanks so much for coming in.
Good evening.
All right, so in a few words, what is the problem with checking into something and then saying that you didn't?
First of all, the credibility from the public. I think that if you are a public figure, you should tell the truth to the Israeli public or to any other public. But the main issue here, I think, is not the credibility of Mr. Lapid, but the fact that he did try to promote this law proposal, because now the police in Israel try to blame Prime Minister Netanyahu that he did so as function of presents that he got from his good friend Mr. Milchan. But if Minister Lapid then have tried to do the same without any bad motivations, this is a proof that even if Prime Minister Netanyahu have tried to promote this law proposal regarding the tax, he didn't do so as function of the presents that he got from Mr. Milchan, but because it was a legitimate checking out of the issue.
Okay, but how does this impact Case 1000? Is there any actual impact that we're going to see here?
I don't really think so. Just it will emphasize the fact that it is legitimate to do checking of this law proposal, regardless any present that you got from your personal friend.
Now, Lapid is the main challenger to Prime Minister Netanyahu in the polls. How does this affect his image as a whole? Should Lapid essentially admit that he made a mistake here?
I don't know if he will admit, because I don't really appreciate his positions, because every other day he's changing them, to be honest. And we should be honest also with our audience that I'm not objective. I'm a member of Likud party and I'm running for Knesset on behalf of this party. So I'm not the biggest fan of Mr. Lapid. I do appreciate him as a, legitimate politician in Israel. But he has two main obstacles here in this story. First of all, he didn't say the truth. Actually, he lied to the public. And secondly, he cannot say anymore that the Prime Minister is corrupted. Because if you tried to promote this law proposal without any benefits from Mr. Milchan, so Mr. Netanyahu have tried to do the same. And the presents that he got from his friend Milchan are not factor in this story.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.